Okay, web authoring programs, okay, is also under specialized programs. Okay, so web authoring is the practice of creating web documents, okay, using modern web authoring software and tools. Okay, so web authoring software is a type of desktop publishing tool, okay, that allows users to navigate the tricky environments of HTML and also a web coding by offering a different kinds of graphical user interface. Okay, so blogs are personal websites. Okay, so creating websites, okay, is called as a web authoring. So it begins with the website design, followed by creating a document file that displays the website content. Okay, so with web authoring tools, okay, the end user can see a visual results that is a lot like a final project after it is built. Okay, so web authoring tools are similar to HTML editors in that they are typically allow, all right, toggling between an HTML code view and a visual design. Okay, some of these types of tools are also called WYSIWYG, stand for what you see is what you get editors, because again they are allowed displaying something that looks like the final project as the user is building it. Okay, so there are many different tools available for web authoring that helps translate the HTML coding for those who do not have as much experience with web code syntax. Okay, so web pages can contain text, images, animation, videos, and sound files are examples of multimedia elements that you can include inside your website. Okay, so we have here, okay, the terms of CSS. Okay, CSS stand for cascading style sheet. Okay, so cascading style sheets are used to format the layout of web pages, so they can be used to define text styles, table size, and other aspects of web pages that previously could only be defined as a page HTML. Okay, so CSS helps web developers create a uniform look across several pages of a website. Okay, so instead of defining the style of each table and each block of text within a HTML pages, commonly used style need to be defined only once in a CSS document. Okay, so once the style is defined in cascading style sheet, okay, it can be used by any page that references, okay, the CSS file. Okay, so plus CSS make it easy to change the styles across several pages at once. Okay, so for example, a web developer may want to increase a default text size, okay, from, okay, 10 to 12, okay, for 50 pages of a website. Okay, so if the pages all reference the same style sheets, okay, the text size only needs to be changed on the style sheets. Okay, and all the pages will show the larger text. Okay, so while CSS actually is a great for creating text styles, okay, it is helpful for formatting other aspects of web page layout as well. Okay, so for example, okay, CSS can be used to define the cell padding of table cells, okay, the style, the thickness, the colors of the tables borders. Okay, and the padding around images or other objects. Okay, so CSS actually give web developers more exact controls over how web pages will look than HTML does. Okay, so therefore most web pages today incorporate cascading style sheets or CSS. Okay, so another term that you found it here is a graphical sitemaps. Okay, a sitemap is a crucial to planning a new website, as a map is to planning a road trip. Okay, so without it, both your trip and the user's journey through your website could encounter unplanned and potentially unpleasant stops. Okay, so the name implies, okay, a sitemap is a visual representations of your website. Okay, so actually is aiding the users on how to find the information. Okay, so as an essential tool for building a functional and usable website, okay, a sitemap, okay, will take the consumers where you want them to go instead of going around in circle and ultimately leaving your website in an act of frustration. Okay, so along with a host of advantages, okay, a sitemap actually is a fundamental features of your website's search engines, okay, optimization strategy. Okay, so actually with assisting sorry assisting, okay, search engines in navigating a website. Okay, sitemaps are a good way of letting search engines know that your website, okay, is available and can be crawled by them. Okay, so therefore if your website has a complicated structure, okay, it is all important that you revamp your sitemap to enhance the optimization and enable the effective communication with the search engine. Okay, so whether you are building a website from scratch, or planning an overhaul, a sitemap is essential. Okay, building one is not difficult, but you must well organize to get it done right.